A typical mailbox on a typical Inland Empire street. Typically, this picture would be entirely typical. But we are about to take a journey out of the ordinary. This ordinary receptacle of postal intent on this ordinary street will become an out-of-the-ordinary portal of spatial delivery for an otherwise ordinary couple. Be sure your check is enclosed. Don't forget the return address and double-check the zip code. We're about to be forwarded into the pledge zone.
I knew Paul. Well, I knew who he was. I would see him at the store where I worked. And somehow I knew that he was more than just an everyday customer. And that somehow because of him, my life would go beyond the ordinary. I'll never forget the day we first met. It started out just like any other day. But then there was Paul at the mailbox.
Hello.
Excuse me?
Hello.
Hi. Oh, no. Well, are you going to do it? Mail your letter, I mean.
You know, all of a sudden, I can't remember if I included the check in here. Oh, I'm sorry. Please, go right ahead.
Thanks.
While I think about this.
Thanks. Well, are you ordering something, or... Well, I just mean the check and all.
Actually, no. I'm enrolling in a college credit telecourse over at KVCR, our local public television station.
You're kidding. Me too. That's what I just mailed.
How about that?
Check included.
Which course are you taking?
Human psychology.
That's the class I'm taking. Hey, I know you. You're the girl at the store downtown.
That's me. Hi again. I'm Pauline.
Hello, I'm Paul. You know, I'm sure I included the check in here. Would you mind?
No, not at all.
I hope I'm not being too forward, but it seems to me that these classes would be a lot more fun with a study partner. Would you like to team up?
Well, You're right. You're right. I think that they would be much more fun with a study partner.
Great.
Let's do.
I guess I knew in the back of my mind that our meeting was more than just ordinary chance. It was obvious that our relationship was more than typical. That first KVCR telecourse together led to other telecourses. The next thing I knew, we were cuddling in the corner of the couch, thoroughly enjoying mystery and masterpiece theater, and we were falling fast, and KVCR was our Cupid. Was it Paul? Was it me? Was it the great programs on KVCR? I didn't know. And I didn't care. I just wanted this to continue forever.
Could this continue forever? Would this continue forever? Typically, we must wait until our next episode as we explore the question, can you thrive in a life without pledge? Save a stamp for our next delivery in the pledge zone.
I'm sure it's no surprise. Pauline and I got married. We exchanged our wedding vows in a quiet little ceremony.
Except for your mother.
Immediately following, I remember television on KVCR.
And we started on our life together right away. We started looking for our first house.
We really didn't need anything fancy. In fact, what we really wanted was a fixer-upper, a place we can put our signature on.
I looked for days until I found the perfect house. I was so excited to show Paul, and he loved it. The house of our dreams.
Well, we went to work right away. We digested every episode of This Old House, and we followed carefully each program on home time. We gladly accepted the advice given on Victory Garden. Before long, our little fixer-upper became a glorious home.
That looks interesting. What are you watching?
Oh, it's a special concert on KVCR. I thought I would at least let's listen to it while I'm sampling this book.
Paul, this is pledge time. You know what can happen. Watching this could jeopardize our
I am
entire...
being very careful. When I think a pledge break is about to begin, I mean, I switch channels or I just turn it off.
I still don't feel good about this. I'd feel a lot better
Folks, if you're enjoying this program you're watching today, we'd like you to join the station and become a contributing member and supporting these and other shows. And when you do, we'll send you 12 monthly issues.
You know what this means.
I know. They know who we are, and we're non-contributing viewers.
I'm scared.
Are you Paul?
Yes, sir.
And you know why we're here.
Yes, sir.
You'll come with us.
How easily a dream.
Maybe a few, occasionally.
I remind you of the testimony given by your neighbor. It seems to me KVCR has taught him everything he knows. He even rebuilt his home in front of the television.
He's innocent! He didn't do it! You're persecuting him! Well, they do it on Perry Mason.
Paul, do you recognize this telephone number?
Objection, this is...
Waiting for Paul seemed like an eternity. But I knew what I had to do. I made our contribution and became a faithful member of the home team. I carried my KVCR tote bag with pride, and I gladly displayed the home team bumper sticker. I'll never forget the day we were reunited.
Right, and you're government.
Thank you, Warden. We were reunited that very hour and began packing for our trip to Sacramento. I guess the moral of the story is obvious. You just can't thrive in a life without pledge.
And so our journey ends. The lessons made clear.